Hey everybody, it's Amber, your favorite health coach. I'm here to talk to you about stress eating. Okay, I get it. We've all been stress eating the last couple weeks, including me. But I think the time has passed for destructive behavior. And I'm not judging. Like, if you're still in the stress eating place, I get it. I totally get it. I don't have little kids, so I don't know what that's like to have chaos happening in every moment. But I know that we don't want to come out of this quarantine overweight or putting on extra pounds or just not feeling well because we've been eating garbage. So just 2 quick tips for you today to hopefully help you to make good choices. The first one is to not bring stuff into your house that is bad for you. So this happens at the grocery store or when you're doing an online order. We just need to make good choices. So when you're in the store, we need to not put stuff in the cart that is bad for you or that are your trigger foods, right? So some of you are gonna binge eat cheese or carbs or sugar, or some people are gonna binge wine. Whatever those things are for you, you know what they are. Don't put them in your cart. And that's gonna be the easiest way to not overeat or do destructive eating stuff at home because you won't have access to it. This has been my biggest help in losing weight, is just to not bring it in my house. And I know some of you are thinking, oh, but this is for my kids or my husband or whatever. If it's a trigger for you, if you're gonna eat it, then just don't buy it. And your kids, your husband, your wife, they don't need to be eating it either. We all need to make good choices during this time, especially because we're gonna be here for like probably another month. And so we just need to make good choices. That starts at the store. And especially when you go to the store, because you're not like in that moment, you're not hungry, you're not craving that thing, or at least I try not to go to the store hungry. So it's real easy in that moment to make a good choice. And then you get home and you're looking for that ice cream and you're like, where is it? Oh no, I didn't buy any. And then it's like, oh well, I didn't buy any. Tip number 2 that I'm gonna give to you today is fat. So we could all use a little boost of healthy fats in our diet. And fat is one of the ways that I've found that keeps me satiated, keeps me full. I don't end up craving lots of bad stuff because I'm eating healthy fats all day. So a couple of examples. One is my cookie dough fat bombs, which are delicious. It tastes just like cookie dough. And it's just butter, almond flour. You throw these sugar-free chocolate chips in there from Lily's, and you throw a little of this erythritol powdered sugar in there. Mwah, they're delicious. I have one of these a day, usually for dessert, but on some days when I'm feeling a little stressy, maybe I'll have 2. And they're totally the grass-fed butter. It's good for your body, good for your brain, all the things. Some other fat bombs that I made, these ones are almond butter and almond flour, coconut flour. It's probably got some of that erythritol in there and some other stuff. I would just Google fat bombs and find some recipes that sound appealing to you. There's cheesecake fat bombs, there's brownie fat bombs. You can even make savory fat bombs. Maybe I saw one that was like cream cheese and smoked salmon or avocado and bacon, and you make them into these little balls and they're delicious. So that's another idea. I also make this homemade trail mix. Most of the trail mix that you're gonna buy at the store has got a lot of added sugar in it. So I just make my own at home. I throw macadamias in there. Those are so good for you and so filling. Walnuts, almonds. I do a little bit of this unsweetened coconut, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, and then I throw some of these chocolate chips in there too. The same sugar-free ones, the Lily's, because you need a little sweet with the salty. Yeah, so find ways of adding a little more fat to your diet. Find ways of staying away from the foods that are triggering for you. I heard one time a good rule was to kind of stay to the perimeter. When you go to the grocery store, stay in the perimeter, because those are the foods that you really want to eat. The deli, the vegetables, the fruits, those kinds of things, and then stay away from the middle aisles, because those are going to be all the like processed foods and foods that we do not need to be eating right now. I hope you're doing well. I hope that this is helpful for you. I'm actually losing weight in quarantine, so there's no reason why we have to gain weight. I'm not saying that to brag. I'm just to hopefully encourage you that this is a time where you could be really working on your health, and not letting the stress and anxiety of this time get you down. So I hope you're doing well. Lots of love. Keep shining on.